Good afternoon, Mr. Satwik.
Good afternoon, sir.
I'm going to ask you some questions right now. Just I want to test whether you can speak English or not, you
Yes, sir.
understand or not. So, very simple issue. You just keep yourself normal, try to understand the question, and try to answer me, okay?
Yes, sir.
Well, my first question is to you. Please tell me your name.
My name is Shaktik Dev.
Sorry, could you please say it clear?
My name is Shaktik Dev.
Shatwik Dai. Okay. What's your age
16.
and your occupation?
I'm a student.
What class do you study in?
I study in class 9.
What's the name of your school?
The name of my school is the Kurigram Government High School.
That's great. So, what do you like to do in future? I mean, how do you want to serve the nation and your family and yourself? Could you please tell us something in 1 minute?
In future, I want to be a doctor according to serve the general and the poor people in our country. Well, as you see, there are not sufficient doctors in our country, and they're not getting the proper treatment.
Mhm.
And do you know, I love poor people very much, and I want to serve them, and I want to do something great for them. Firstly, I would go to abroad to take my higher education, and after taking my higher education, I would come back to Bangladesh to serve the poor and general peoples in our country. And that's
That's
all.
great. Thank you very much. Now, I would like to say, please introduce yourself in 2 3 minutes.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Shaktik Dev. I'm a student of Kurigram Government High School. I read in class 9. I'm a resident of this Kurigram town. I reside at the Shobujpara area. Well, my aim in life is to be a doctor, according to serve the general and poor people in our country. Well, I have many favorite things, such as my favorite color is blue. My favorite national team is Argentina. My favorite indoor game is chess. Well, usually I don't get free time, but when I get free time, I just try to implement it in a good way. And in my free time, I read books, maximum storybooks. I read books, magazines, novels, verses, newspapers, dramas, poetry, etc. And besides all this thing, I take exercise every day. I walk 2 kilometers per day, and I also like swimming. Well, I like also drawing. I can use watercolor, the pencil colors, the oil colors, but oil color is my favorite, but it looks pretty.
Right.
Well, now I'm going to introduce you with my family. There are 4 members in my family. My father, Mr. Shantanu Dev, he is an engineer, and my mother, Mrs. Shanchita Dev, she is a teacher, and I have a little brother whose name is Rick. He is 6 years of age. I take care of my brother, um, and sometimes I help my mother in her household works. Well, when my father gets free time, he teaches me many things such as physics, chemistry, biology, maths, etc. Well, there's a similar point of all the family members. That is, we all like music. We all like music, but especially my mother is fond of music. I have many favorite songs such as Tu Safar Mera, Mere Saya Superstar, etc. So now I'm in the HolyCrossE English Institute. I have already completed my written test, and I'm trying to make a good impression about me. Well, I think HolyCrossE English Institute is one of the best English institute in our country, and I think the general people in our country are being helped by this English institute. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you very much indeed. So it's mean you want to say that you have recently completed English language course.
Yeah.
How long was the course duration?
The course duration was 3 months.
Right. Could you please tell us something about the lessons? What sort of lessons did you learn through this course?
Well, to be honest, I learned many things from this course. I learned the proper use of tense, the proper use of sentences. I learned the proper grammar. I learned how to converse with people in our society. Well, I learned many phrases. Um, I also learned many vocabularies. And by taking this course, my life has really changed, my life has really changed. Well, I have not only just learned grammatical English, but also I have learned grammatical Bangla, which is very important in our life because 99% of our country's people do not know what is grammatical Bangla. And I want to give the message to everybody that if you want to learn grammatical Bangla, you have to take this course. Because if you don't know Bangla, you cannot speak in English fluently. So you must have to learn grammatical Bangla. And by taking this course, I have learned many communicating methods, which are very important, many tactics, and not only this, I have learned many moral stories from our honorable teacher, Mr. Brother Mark, and I think this is a really helpful course for me. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your compliments. All right. So you learned so many things. Did you learn anything about international salutation, etiquettes,
Of
manners,
course,
and other things?
yeah. I learned many things about the national salutation, manner, etiquettes. Well, if you want to talk to a foreigner, you must know the etiquette manners because if you don't know the etiquettes and manners, everybody will think you are an unsocial person.
Yeah, stupid person.
Stupid person. And that's why many teachers know English in our country, but when they try to speak with foreigners, they cannot.
Yeah.
Because of this is the etiquette and manner.
Thank you very much. Okay, now I would like to say, what's your nationality?
My nationality is Bangladeshi.
So you were born in Bangladesh. That's great. Well, are you a voter?
Could you please repeat that?
Are you a voter?
Voter?
Do you have any national ID card?
No, sir.
You are not a voter, right?
Yes, sir. Not a
that's
voter.
okay.
Because I'm 16 years of age. Well, if you
Wow.
want to be a voter, you must age 18.
Do you have an idea how many divisions are there in Bangladesh?
Yes. There are 8 divisions in our country.
What is the name of your division?
The name of my division is the Rangpur division.
How many districts are there in Rangpur divisions?
Well, there are 8 districts in our Rangpur division.
Are you sure?
I'm not quite sure.
Okay, then what's the name of your district?
Kurigram.
How many upazilas are there in Kurigram district?
There are 9 upazilas in
So,
Kurigram.
some people says that there are huge road of rivers flowing through the Kurigram district. Is it true?
Lot of
Rivers.
years. Yeah, it is true.
Can you mention few names of the wide or big rivers?
Yeah, the Brahmaputra, which is one of the largest river in our district, and the Tharla River. And we have many branches of Brahmaputra and Tharla River, which has different kinds of name. So there are a lot of rivers in our district.
Do you know how to swim?
Of course, I know how to swim.
Do you know how to propel a boat riding?
Oh yes, I know that.
That's good. Did you ever swim in the river or pond?
Yes.
How long you can swim continuously?
It's about 35 minutes.
That's right. Did you take part in any swimming competition?
No.
What's your regular food as you are Bangladeshi? Is it roti or rice?
Well, as a Bangladeshi, my daily food is rice, some vegetables, some curries, meat, you see.
How many districts of Bangladesh did you visit in your life?
I have visited probably 10 districts.
Have you ever been to Dhaka?
Never, sir. I've never been to there.
Rampur?
Rampur, yes, sir. I have been to Rampur.
Is there any Jew in Rampur?
Yes, the
Did
Rampur
you,
Zoo.
did you go to visit?
Of course, sir.
What did you see in the Jew?
I saw many animals like tiger, lion, crocodiles, cassowary, monkeys, deers, many kinds of birds, donkey. I saw a dolphin also, and I saw many other things like hyenas, some peacocks,
Did you see any
wild
hippo?
cats.
Did you see any
Of
hippo?
course, sir. There's a big hippo.
Did you try to talk to them?
No, sir.
Did you understand their language?
No, sir.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that's right. Okay. How about your feeling about the animals? Do you love them?
Yes, sir. I love animals as I love humans because both have life.
That's right. Thank you very much, indeed. Well, you have never been to Dhaka. How about Cox's Bazar? Did you visit Cox's Bazar?
Never, sir.
Kolkata?
No, sir.
Any other country?
Of course, sir.
You visited?
Yeah.
Which country?
India.
Oh my God. How did you go there? Alone or with your parents?
With my parents.
How many years ago?
It is 1 year, 3 months.
That's great. All right. So nowadays, after completing this course, do you think that you are capable to speak English with anyone of the world?
Yes, sir. I think I'm quite capable of speaking
Do you have
English.
any nervousness, inertia, or fear, or shy?
No, sir.
You can speak normally,
Normally, yeah.
as Bangla.
Yeah.
That's great. Thank you very much indeed. Yeah, I think you can understand and you can answer that properly. So I have no much thing to test. I'll check your written test, and that point will be added with the oral point.
Yes, sir.
Then the result will be declared.
Yes,
I
sir.
hope your score will be quite good. I think. Anyway, I'm going to ask you some more questions to
Of course,
you.
sir.
Why did you learn English?
Well, I think English is the most important language in the world because if you know, 100 crores, more than 100 crores people in the world knows how to speak English. So it is very important to communicate with the world. If you don't know English, you cannot communicate with the world. So I learned English.
In context of Bangladeshi people, do you think that English can help them to get a good job, to work online, to be a freelancer, to do some digital activities? Do you think that it is helpful for the Bangladeshi people?
Yes, sir. I think it is very helpful for the Bangladeshi people because Bangladeshi people has talent, they are intelligent, they are hospitable, they have many good qualities, but the only thing that they do not have is the English language. And I think if they take this course, and by taking this course, they could easily speak in English fluently. And after speaking English, I think they could get a good job in abroad.
Well, as we have been in this trade for a long time, about 20 years, we have been teaching Bangladeshi people.
Yeah.
And more than around 6,000 people completed the course. I learned from our senior students,
Yeah.
the Bangladeshi young generation, those who are in college level or university level,
Yeah.
they think that English is very complicated and very hard language to learn.
Yeah.
But as you have taken that course, what is your concept? Is it really complicated and hard?
No, sir. I think English is one of the most simplest language in the world, and it is very simple to learn. If you take this course, I advise you to take this course, and if you take this course, I think you will be able to speak English as fluent as Bangla.
I also learned from different students that sometimes the Bangladeshi teachers,
Yeah.
they make it very complicated to the students by providing the lessons regarding use of preposition, narration, voice change, this and that. I mean, they always keep the student busy in grammar. Is it true?
Yes, sir. Our country's teacher always try to make the students busy with the grammars. And if you see, I think 98% of the teachers in our country cannot speak English fluently.
But they are very good in English.
Yeah, in grammatical English.
Yeah.
And I think the problem is that they don't know grammatical Bangla, which is very important to learn English.
Yeah, grammatical Bangla is very important. Why? If you have knowledge about grammatical Bangla, you can translate any Bangla into English, and
yeah.
you can write and you can speak.
Yeah.
It's very helpful.
And I think that is the key.
And we provide this thing, grammatical Bangla, then translate it into English. That's why all students within month, they realize and they understand how to quickly answer back any question because they know colloquial Bangla, how to compose quickly in grammatical way and how to translate it. They know it. Yeah. But if you go to translate colloquial Bangla in English, so difficult.
So difficult.
Yeah. Because it's totally different. Like some people say, "Ami bab khai potidin." But if you go to translate this word, I rice, eat every day. But if they speak grammatical Bangla, Ami khai bhat potidin, I eat rice. Potidin. But this is a wrong sentence.
Yes, sir. Of course.
They use eat rice, totally wrong. Because nobody takes rice without curry.
Yes, sir.
And when you mix up the curry, then it is food. So you can say, I take food every day, 3 times. I take meal every day, 4 times. But I take rice every day, 2 times, 3 times. It's totally wrong and a funny sentence.
Yes, sir.
Meal has 3 names. Breakfast, lunch, dinner. Or what would be your main menu over there? It's totally up to you. It could be roti, it could be chow mein, it could be rice, it could be noodles or any other thing. So meal. Anyway, we try to make it clear among our students in the class. Do you have any suggestion or any advice about the teaching method of HolyCrossE English Institute?
Yes, sir.
What's your suggestion?
Sir, my suggestion is always try to make the sentences simple and always try to behave politely with the students, and so that they could learn easily. And the main thing is always try to guide them, because they are in a country which is completely in the dark, and they have no education. So please, sir, provide them and guide them to build a good nation.
So that's your suggestion. Do you think that the class teacher is sometimes angry to the student? The class teacher does not behave very well?
Yes, sir. The class teacher behaves very well, but the class teacher becomes angry when the students do not prepare their lesson and do something wrong.
Evil activity. Yeah, in the classroom.
But this anger is right.
Classroom,
Sometimes
we never allow any evil activities. All should be attentive, must love each other, respect each other, just like a family. No criticize. No humiliation. This is our rule. We have 5 places in Bangladesh, everywhere same system. Anyway, there are many kind of people in the society, in every country, right? Some people are busy for official activities, some are busy in technical activities, some are busy in different sort of rural activities like farmer. They are farming and growing crops. So there are many occupations, somebody police department, somebody in civil administration department, in military department. So in your view, which sector is most important for the human being in our society? Which sector?
I think teaching is the most important sector in our society, because If the students get proper education, they could do anything. They
Mm.
could do anything. Yeah,
Mm.
that's my opinion about the education system.
So it's mean good teaching can build up a good
A
citizen.
good citizen, and it can also build up a
Yeah.
good nation.
We are also trying to build up some special citizen.
Yeah,
Those are wise,
yeah,
knowledgeable, polite, gentle, and humble, and provide good service to the people. Yeah, meanwhile, so many people they have been working in different sectors in Bangladesh, and many are living abroad. I think they are enjoying life and they are doing good. Yeah, they are doing good. Except one or two, all are doing fine. I hope in future you also will do the same thing. You will serve the nation with your knowledge and patience and wisdom. Let me see. What can I ask you? Wow. Could you please tell me some name of the fruits of Bangladesh? What sort of fruits are available in Bangladesh?
there are many fruits which are available in our country, Bangladesh, such as mangoes, lychee, jackfruits, papayas. Um, there are some oranges, apples, palm, uh, some coconuts. Yeah, these are the popular fruits.
So these
in our
things are
country.
growing in Bangladesh.
Yeah, bananas also.
Okay, now I'm going to ask you something about political issues. I think you are not involved in politics
Yes,
according
sir.
to your
Yes,
age,
sir.
but maybe you have some idea. So,
Yes,
do you
sir.
have some idea about the Bangladeshi politics?
Yes, sir.
Do you
Sir,
like Bangladeshi politics?
I hate Bangladeshi politics because I think politics is a dirty game and which is stopping our education.
Mhm.
And if you see, many students in the university levels are involved in politics
Mhm.
and they don't study at home.
Mhm.
They always go in political issues and they ruin their education and they ask jobs to the government and this is how they are ruining the nation, I think.
Recently, there was one movement in Bangladesh,
Yeah,
and protest and movement, and
yeah,
government has been changed.
yeah,
Now, interim government is running the country. Their slogan is all jobs, all work should be distributed according to the merit of the candidate, right? According
yeah,
to the talent of the
yeah,
candidate.
yeah.
So, do you think that we are making some talented students?
Of course, sir. That is a good movement
Mhm.
because if you value talent, the nation would be a great country and educational country.
Mhm.
And I think if the nation goes this way, one day our country would turn into a developed country. And that's my
I
opinion.
heard from different senior students. I'm senior, I mean, I'm saying those who completed honors and masters looking for job year after
Yeah.
year, but they are not getting job. Finally, they come here to join. So they reported me. Some people they have some coaching center. They provide job coaching.
Yeah,
I asked them what sort of lesson do you learn from there, and they reported me that job coaching provides limited some questions of the last 1 year or 2 year, and they memorize the question. If it is common in exam, they pass. If it is not common, they don't pass. Do you think this is the way of making meritorious candidate?
absolutely not.
Just remembering or memorizing few questions, they are appearing the exam. Is it a good system?
No, sir. It is a disgusting system. And if they try to do some creative things, I think it will be better because creativity is success.
Yeah, that's right. Do you have an idea who are the neighbors of Bangladesh?
Yes, sir. The India and the Myanmar are the neighbors of Bangladesh.
Have you ever heard the name of Bay of Bengal?
Of course, sir. It is the same.
Oh,
Let's see.
that's right. So you said that in future you have a plan to go abroad for higher education.
Yeah.
You said maybe for
Yeah.
medical science or something. Which country do you like to go?
Well, I would like to go to America. I would like to study in Massachusetts Institute of Technology, which is commonly known as MIT. It's the world's number one
Right.
university. So I want to study there, and I want to complete my medical education there.
Mhm.
And after that, I would return to Bangladesh, and I would serve the general people of our country.
Mhm.
That is my aim, to help the poor.
Well, in this regard, I have a question to you. I heard and I learned from different sources many Bangladeshi doctors, engineers, government officials, businessmen, and others, they are earning money from Bangladesh different way, and they are settling outside. They are going other country for
Yeah.
living in peace and happiness.
Yeah.
Uh, why they are leaving Bangladesh? Why they are not trying to make a good, peaceful, nice Bangladesh?
Well,
Rather than they are leaving the country.
Well, I think, sir, they are selfish people who don't care about our great nation. And I think they should be punished for their bad activities, evil activities. And they're hankering after money, sir, I think. Only for money. They're ruining the country. Yes, sir.
Exactly. Yeah.
They're taking education from our country and they're doing
I feel they are
This is wrong.
coward. What do you think?
I also think so.
It's because they are coward, they never dare to change their own country,
Yeah.
but they are fleeing to other peaceful
Other
country
countries,
for
yeah.
living in peace.
Yeah.
So this one kind of cowardness, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. So are you sure that after completing your higher study in the USA, you will come back to Bangladesh and you will
Of
serve
course,
here?
sir. I'm 100% sure.
Great. Thank you very much indeed. Okay. So, all right. I think what I wanted to know, I've got it through your conversation. Grammatical style, presentation, common sense, general knowledge, every way. Yeah, I think. Oh, okay, I would like to ask you some private or personal question. Do you know how to cook some dishes?
Yes, sir.
What sort of dishes you can cook?
I can cook egg, boiled egg, and I can cook rice.
You cook